from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stick with Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
At the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught to the right side by Waddle. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
That's good.
You think back to a year ago, Mike, and the Broncos, they were one step away from the Super Bowl. I mean, they're hoping that the addition of Jalen Waddle can really be what puts them over the top, and he's had more than 1,000 yards.
And Harvey takes this one in for the Denver touchdown.
Just a great drive to start this game. You really can't draw it up any better. Coaches spend so much time on their opening script, and you want to see a little bit of everything. Different formations, you want to run, you want to pass, and more importantly, when you get down close, you want to finish. So, really good sign of things to come.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Stafford now on 1st down. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And this will be incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
Stafford will throw here on 3rd and 1. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down, Los Angeles.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Stafford's pass complete to Kyron Williams. Angeles.
Point after try forthcoming.
On for the extra point.
He gets it to go, and the Rams move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw to the left side into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Harvey. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Brett McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll throw. It's Nix. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down, it is a run by Harvey.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. 1st and 10. Handoff now for Harvey. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It was their rookie corner coming up to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Throwing. Nix. Catch made there by Waddle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2.
On the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 10-yard line.
2nd down. Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
on first down, it's Stafford. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, it's Stafford. That's to the end zone, intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all.
2-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up as the 30-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 31 yards.
33-yard line.
Draw play here for Harvey. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Second down, they need 3. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
The 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Third and 4.
It's third and 4. To throw is Nix. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on the punt for Denver. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll air it out deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
One final throw before the break. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. Past midfield. And he'll be taken down. As time runs out, we've come to the end of the first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. First down, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout here. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10. On the give, it's Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
Brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll finally just get rid of this one. Didn't want to take a chance. Good decision. It's incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable and just line up and snap it again.
On third down, Stafford lets this one go. Looking for Scott. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyler Scott. Touchdown, Rams. That his second TD catch of the season. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him, cannot bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A run with Harvey. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. How How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
First down. First and 10 at the
On the give, it's Harvey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On second down, it's Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the give, this is Harvey. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Trent McDuffie on the tackle. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the Rams.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This is caught at the 2. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Nix to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first and 10, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case,
that is over the middle and intercepted.
Mike, it's zone defense. You just can't stare down where you want to go with the ball. Everything against zone is manipulating the defensive coverage with your eyes, and he just stares down his receiver. He doesn't even locate the linebacker at all, and he just throws it right to him. And then from there, linebacker turns into a running back, essentially, and brings this one all the way back for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds. Flag comes in. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. And the drive begins with a run by Williams. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down.
promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. There's a short one, and it's caught by Claire. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
The locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. Oh, the ball comes out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
The ball carrier. Great Fisk on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
From the 20, here is 2nd and 8. Throwing is Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, this is Harvey. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll throw. It's Knicks. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target, and it's going to be third down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, it's Harvey. Has some room inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
His kick is good.
And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Stafford now to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he could, and that pass ball's incomplete. That one targeted for Devontae Adams. Second and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He gets that one complete to the tight end class. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
First down.
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Pass intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Knicks now on first and 10. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Ford. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Is good. Makes the score Broncos 34, Rams 20.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. They needed that to go their way to have any hope. But it's corralled by the hands team, and that should just about wrap this one up. Now hand up, that's Harvey, running left. He can be slowed up and taken down. That play goes nowhere. Stuff behind the line for a loss.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts.
At the 44-yard
Second
line.
and 11. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Harvey. And he's into the end zone yet again. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll have it first and 10.
15. First down, Rams.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
For the extra point.
Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. They needed that to go their way to have any hope. But it's corralled by the hands team, and that should just about wrap this one up. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, it's Stafford. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. They needed that to go their way to have any hope. But it's corralled by the hands team, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
Do you hear me, man? Don't be janking, man. You ain't got the bread, don't try to prank me, man. Back in the days, I was riding on them twanky things. Ice on my neck and my wrist with a blanket ring. I stay dripping, man, like a bad drain. Louis, Fendi, Gucci, Louis, do you hear me, man? Protected like the Pope, I'm saying this sincerely, man. You run up, you gon' get hurt severely, man.
Get set! 3, 2, set! Get set! Tonight! set. Tonight. Get set. Tonight. Get set. Green into your set. Hut. Tonight. Get set. Get set. Green into your set. Tonight. Get set. Green into your set. Tonight. Get set, get set, get set. Get set. Here we go. Tonight. Get set. Tonight. Get set, get set. Tonight. Get set. Tonight. Get set, get set, get set. Tonight.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field.
I don't read the newspapers because they all have ugly prints.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Darts back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Irving on the inside give. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Irving on second. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard.
Running with Irving again on second. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Escapes the pocket. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Running left. This is Irving. And he takes this down close. Shot to the 3. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
He gets it again. And he's going to lose yardage here. They bring him down at the 4. Offense to the line fast.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Irving. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock. That first down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting fourth down decision. Running for it, here's Irving. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Offense going audible this time. They start on the ground with Gibbs. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. That is good for a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
All right, it's going to check to a different call. First down, and they go right back to him. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
Now Dart on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dart from the pistol. And he's taken down back at his own 8-yard line. DeForest Buckner. And that forces 4th down and 16. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the Bucs' 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Now Mayfield. Finds him on the slant. And they can bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
They've got first down here from the 36. Baker now. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and inside to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. That brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Chased out to his right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's not going to challenge for that first down. He's taken down short of the line to gain after he picked up 5.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Mayfield to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Darts looking to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep going fast plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, you've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
Here we go on 4th. Dart. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away.
Driving for it, and he makes the play. Touchdown, Lions. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This will end up as a
The
touchback.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. On the move, headed right. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. Throwing on 2nd, Mayfield. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. He's going to be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And it is 1st down, Detroit.
And the Lions 1st down.
Running right, it's Irving. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Play made by Jacob Parrish.
He's brought down at the 42-yard
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Right back to Irving now. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
3rd and long for him here. This connects with Higgins. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 23.
Here's Baker to throw. Cut near the goal line. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. The Bates now for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On return, here's Gainwell. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Change up the call. Your start now. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Looking on second down. Dart. Forced out to his right. This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete, and now it's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Aired out on third. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. All set to go now from the 35. All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. He's stopped by Damone Clark. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Dart now on second down. And he's going to be brought down back to the 34-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's third down. Third and 11.
Throw here, third down. Going deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's so good, Kate. That is just such good quarterbacking 101 right there. He escapes the pocket. He keeps his eyes down the field, and because of it, well, he found an explosive.
Going with an alternate play here. From the red zone on first. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
To Tez Johnson. Touchdown, Tampa
McLaughlin
Bay.
attack on the extra point.
McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
Sent right down the middle and good. And we're back square, 14 apiece here.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They think the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on their previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Here's Mayfield on 2nd. It's his running back. Stops there, but that gets them the first big gain before defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing, Baker. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete, it's 2nd down.
Sam Laporta, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Baker now. Hits him on the out route. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to give the Lions the 1st down.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. The receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
Mayfield set to pass. This is a heater going deep. And oh, he got it! Interception! Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Making a read at the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the 1st down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. That's Gibbs in the backfield on 1st. And he's approaching 1,200 rushing yards for the season. Dart setting in to throw here. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Picked up a few on that 1st down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Darts back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He's going to be run out of bounds. Play goes for about 16 before he stepped out. And that is good for a Tampa Bay 1st down.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Here goes Dart to the air. A massive shot towards the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
One final shot before the half. He's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 39-yard line.
Once again, Irving. And the stop is made. 1st down coming up. It's a gain of 11. Just some great blocking on that play, Brock. Those extra bodies near the line sure helped him get the space that he needed to get that chunky yards.
We hear it almost each and every week from offenses that really love their 12 personnel. Defenses trying to stop it, know how difficult it can be. Job well done by everybody there.
Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he gets home. Touchdown, Lions. T. Higgins up to 9 now on the year.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Offense going audible this time. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Off to the races, middle of the field. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 21.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Catch made left side by Laporta. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Mayfield to throw. Headed out right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On second down, Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit first down. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Baker. There goes that man again, but a defender on time this time. Hit forces the football out, incomplete. We've got second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long for him here. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around fourth down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Dart's going to check to a different call. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Dart on second down. Throw secured by George Pickett. And it's a big gain on this play. Give him about 19 yards and the first down, too.
19 yards.
Changing up the call.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Second down throw here from Dart. He finds Johnson. On the move, past the 40. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. That is the spark that they needed. 33 yards. And they're shuffling things around a bit. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
With an alternate play here. Got now on second down. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickett. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
At the 2-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They're going to read at the line. Gibbs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the Lions' 2-yard line.
Taking on second down. Dart. Finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. George Pickens. Up to 9 now on the year. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they jump ahead by 4.
Buccaneers 28, Lions 24. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing on second. Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Third and a lone yard coming up. Throwing, Baker. This connects with Higgins. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
And they're going to force him out just before he gets to that marker. So give him 9 on that play. And now a very manageable second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Baker now. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. Small gain on the play, 94 yards. That's going to be a Lions first down. Mayfield set to pass. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time where you've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. Here's Baker to throw. Short pass brought in. And a deeper throw might have been preferred there, Brock. 4th down coming up after they pick up just 3.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Offense going audible this time. Dark from the pistol. Catch is made down the right sideline. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And that is good for a Buccaneer first down. Dart's going to check to a different call. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Partner, I know we don't see this as much in this sports, but in the other one I call basketball, this feels like the perfect time to use a timeout because this defense is getting worked the last couple of plays.
Yeah, somehow, some way, you've got to interrupt this momentum. You've got to respond and stop the bleeding. Somebody on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Complete to Tez Johnson. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
For the point after.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Lions 24. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Dart. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Boy, they took over with a lot of energy thanks to that field position, but at least a little bit of air let out of the balloon with that first play. Couldn't make that catch.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And those defenders that gave you the ball in that prime position on the sidelines, they'd like to see you execute better than that.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. Catch made over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Buccaneers ready to move to a perfect 10-0. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Dart looking to throw. There goes that man again, but a defender on time this time. Hit forces the football out, incomplete. We've got 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's up the call. They're going to pass it here. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here goes Dart to the air. Finds the in route complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
Send right down the middle and good. And the lead now up to 18 points.
42, Lions 24. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Chased out to his right. And he's going to want another chance at that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. 2nd down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
On 2nd down, Mayfield. This one also in and out of the hands. Incompletes. This time, though, a hit assisting in the breakup of that would-be catch. That means it's 3rd down.
3rd down and
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they've got a 1st down. Give him a gain of 13 on that previous play. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
that's good. 4 on Lions. 1st down.
To throw is Mayfield. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
On 2nd down, Mayfield. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short, Mayfield. And this one will get back to the line, Brock. Hit erased any chance of that one. It's incomplete. 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Your start now. A throw left side finds Johnson. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
A gain of 15. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Darts back to throw. He beams one deep right side. And he's got it. It's in close. And there it is. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
After all that you've done to me, I'm still glad you came. What a beautiful agony. I'm hooked on the pain as we go round in circles, finding someone to blame. Show me how to get over beautiful agony. Show me how to get over beautiful agony. Alright, I fantasize about
After signing his new contract, one of the league's best pass rushers will be getting after the quarterback in the same uniform for years to come.
Dream of waking up without this, when the memories are long gone, but the memories are what I miss. I can't remember where we went wrong. My energy is begging me that after all these years, this only ends in tears. After all that you've done to me, I'm still glad you came. What a beautiful agony. I'm hooked on
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra, ey. Pero no hay boda, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias, hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Me las voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, ey. Saluden a Titi, vamos a tirarnos un selfie. 6 chis.